Hi. So, this is going to be really intense. Like, how can you be the master of your life? If you were to take every single podcast and video that I've done and implement that into your life, you'll be the master of your life. Because every single process that I recommend is about taking your energy back and being who you truly are, which is your soul, your light body. And what happens when we put barriers up or we hide away emotions, it actually affects us. And these hidden emotions, they they're not needed. We don't need them anymore. They no longer serve us. So like one of the biggest barriers I have had is definitely religion. And it's something that we don't talk about because we all have different beliefs. And it's actually our beliefs that are causing some issues because a belief can be changed. So that's just energy, because there was a time, for example, there was a time where I believed that raw food was the way to go, and so for 10 years I ate raw food. Now, maybe almost a year of 100% raw food, but I was 85-90% raw, and that my belief was that that was the best thing for me. And then I started having issues in my body. So now I'm teaching about keto and how I'm aware that it's not the best thing for everyone. And what I recommend is listening to the body. So the same thing works with emotions when you're listening to your body. So while I was doing this podcast for this week, what came up in me was talking about my childhood and how my mom left when I was 5, and there was a huge custody battle. And later on, I was an adult, actually, when I skipped a part. So she got kicked out of the Catholic Church. Then she married a Protestant. So, and then we went to an Anglican church. And then later on, when I was an adult, she left her second husband and wanted to get married in the Catholic Church when she met someone else. So in order to get married in the Catholic Church, she had to get the first marriage annulled. That brought up a lot of issues within me because, first of all, man-made rules, and it brought up so many buried emotions. And so that's what I think it's really important, because it's all belief, right? She believed that she had to get her first marriage annulled so she could get married. And so the first marriage was annulled in the eyes of the Catholic Church. And so it didn't exist. But I was born, I've got 2 brothers that was born from that marriage. And yet, anyways, we're not going to get into that. But what I'm getting into is the emotions that it stirs up. It brings up so many emotions. There's fear, there's anger, there's all kinds of things that comes up from things like that. So you take the Bible, for example, and the fact that the book of Thomas was taken out of the Bible. And the book of Thomas is said to be a book of the words of Jesus himself. And in that book, he stated that we can do everything that he did. So we can heal, we can, like, everything that he did, we can do. And then throughout the Bible too, there is information about how we are made from the spark of God. So anyways, as I was recording the podcast, this was making me very uncomfortable. And because it's such an argumentative subject, and people get their back up against the wall because they believe in one thing. So what is a belief? Like a belief. And the fact that you can change your beliefs like that, that should say something, right? A belief is just energy. And so when you get all stubborn about what you believe in, and that's the way it is, and that's that, then it might not necessarily be true. The only true part, hi Christy, is the fact that we are all energy, and energy can be changed. So the whole thing is to be free of resistance, to be free of the barriers. And if religion brings up some emotions, what I call hidden emotions, buried emotions, then allow them to come up and let them go. As soon as you allow things to come up and then you let them go, then it's like a release. And so in their place, because it's energy and you want to replace that energy, replace it with love and light. You know, bring white light in and replace that energy with love, with bright white light. It is so cool to do this. So like, what if we are all to be a master and the one called God? What if we're all God? You know, because we're here to experience this life and we're experiencing it for God, then wouldn't that make us God? You know, wouldn't that make us the energy of all? You know, so very deep subject. So what I want to do is, the fact that this brings up resistance and fears and maybe some argument within you. And so everyone who watches this is going to have an opinion, which I like to call an interesting point of view. So I would like to do a light language transmission for the simple fact of allowing this energy to come up. Let it come up and let it go, because I think it's super important to be able to let go of what no longer serves us. All right, so take a deep breath, inhale deeply, allow the white light to come in and fill your body with the purest white light. I'm gonna grab my crystal. Actually, I grabbed my pyramid. I'm loving this guy, a tiger eye. But I'm going to hold on to that. And so left hand on your heart. This is going to clear all of us, myself included, because I can still bring up resistance on that subject. All right, so deep breath. Listen with your heart. Akashanina da kamana kola da kasatiti kila da kashamana kola da kasanena sidi di kila na mana kola shananaka sidi da akina na loro ko amana kisidi shidi kila da ka ola da kasanana shidi di kila akisi ni mana kola da kashanaka sidi da ka shidi kila akina na kola na kasanina shanina yimina kila da shanini kala kosana shidi kila da akisi di ikili loroko ona kanina kasada de kalamana kosha tikila da kashananaka ale kila da kashanana kola manakiri ikina na kashani de kila da kashanana kola da akila da kashanana kola da manakila da kashana kola da kasati kila da kalamana kota kila da akisi di ile kamana kola da shananaka akile da kashanani kila da kada. Deep breath. Now, I, for one, am going to listen to this again because, like I said, it's a very deep cleaning. They seem to be pulling energy out. I did some tapping on my hand. I'm not even sure what that was about, but I know pulling out of the energy and more than likely cords attached to the belief system that I've held on to for so many years. And so I hope you found this beneficial and that you will listen to it and get a huge, deep clearing from it. I I send you love and light to replace all the clearing that is happening within your body. All right. Namaste.